Violent riots erupted in Belfast after a brutal stabbing attack shook communities across the city and reignited long-running tensions, prompting emergency services and local leaders to call for calm as scenes of disorder spread through affected neighborhoods. Protesters set bins and a bus on fire amid the unrest following the knife attack, images that captured the scale of public anger and forced police to divert resources to control flames and protect bystanders and property. Rioters also set a Middle Eastern market ablaze in Belfast, a deliberate act that targeted local businesses and sparked fears of sectarian or racially motivated violence against minority communities in the city. Windows were smashed and doors were kicked in as chaos unfolded across parts of Belfast, with footage showing looted storefronts and frantic attempts by residents to secure homes and businesses while police tried to restore order. A 30-year-old Sudanese man has been accused of stabbing 40-year-old Stephen Ogilvie, an allegation that local authorities say has become the focal point of both the criminal investigation and the community outrage that followed. The violent attack reportedly took place on June 8 at approximately 10:30 p.m. local time, a late-night incident that quickly drew emergency responders and set in motion the sequence of protests and riots that followed, according to media reports. The victim is currently hospitalized with multiple injuries to his face, back, and eyes, receiving medical care as investigators continue to piece together the circumstances surrounding the assault and the subsequent public unrest.
The victim was taken to hospital with significant injuries to his eyes and serious slash wound injuries to his back and face. The suspect, a man in his 30s, who we now understand to be Sudanese, was arrested at the scene on suspicion of attempted murder. He is in custody, and at this time we are not seeking anyone else in connection with the investigation. And what is believed to be a kitchen knife was recovered at the scene.
The Justice Minister made a public appeal for calm amid the chaos surrounding the attack, urging communities to refrain from violence and to allow law enforcement and emergency services to carry out investigations without obstruction while stressing the need for restraint to prevent further harm. Naomi Long, Justice Minister, Northern Ireland said, and I quote, "I would appeal once again to communities not to allow themselves to be used and abused in this manner. Disorder on the streets, such as we are seeing tonight, is diverting valuable police resources away from those who genuinely need them. These are not the actions of people who genuinely care about their communities. While I recognize and understand the concerns following on from the attack in North Belfast, hate cannot be allowed to win." Unquote.
Last night's attack in North Belfast was horrific and shocking. Many people are feeling angry and many people are feeling deeply distressed, which is entirely understandable. Violence like this has no place in our community. And my thoughts are very much with the injured man, his loved ones, and everyone that's been affected by this horrific attack. I think for today, the main focus of all of us, certainly collectively standing here together today, is to appeal for calm. It's also to ensure that we reflect where we know people are, because I think people are feeling fearful, people are feeling angry, people are feeling a bag of emotions about what they have witnessed over the course of yesterday evening and into this morning. But my message today is one of calm, and don't allow those people that don't care about people here to incite hatred, to incite fear. Don't allow those people who are faceless to orchestrate campaigns and on the streets. I think that is something that I would want to underline from today's press conference.
Yeah, what happened last night on the streets of Belfast, barbaric, horrific in every way. We know that the man was of Sudanese origin. Number 10, a point blank refusing to say whether he came here legally or illegally. All that we know is that he was given leave to remain. Well, I'm sorry, but we're giving out that sort of status. We're dishing it out like Smarties to people we haven't properly checked. And I very much doubt whether this man should have been in Britain at all.
But amidst the horror of what happened, we also saw something extraordinary. When confronted with scenes of terrifying violence, members of the public did not walk on by. Instead, a number of them stepped forward, and at immense risk to their own safety, they intervened to pull the assailant away and protect the victim until the police arrived. To those individuals, I would like to say this: you showed the very best of humanity, and you have the profound gratitude of this entire House.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.